I recently visited Springfield and I asked people, what is there to do here? I got one of these three answers almost every time. I really don't know. Or, not much. And my favorite, have you been to Bass Pro Shops? Springfield is so much more than a college town and the home of Bass Pro. You just have to discover what's out there so you don't miss a thing. Welcome to Discover Springfield. I'm Jamie, here to talk about what makes Springfield an awesome place to visit and how to make it even better. So, what is Discover Springfield? Well, it's a place where Springfield tourism and hospitality workers can come to learn how to make great first impressions, represent our city and state to newcomers and visitors, and how to treat guests so they want to come back and share their experiences with friends and family. Whether you've lived here your whole life, you're a student living here temporarily, or you're a brand new resident, we want to help you discover or rediscover all that Springfield has to offer. People in the hospitality and tourism industry like to make a positive impact on others and make others happy, because a happy guest is the best kind of guest there is. Now, the way you answer the question, what is there to do here, can either make or break a guest's visit. You really have the chance to be a part of an awesome life experience. Now, before we get started, I wanted to run a couple fun facts by you. Did you know that there are more than 1,000 restaurants in the Springfield area? It's like a foodie's dream town. Did you know that every year we have around 3 million visitors that come to the city and stay at least one night? Did you know that Springfield has about 6,000 hotel rooms? Or how about this? We have the #1 most visited attraction in the state of Missouri. Yes, I'm talking about Bass Pro Shops. It's the original and largest Bass Pro store in the world. These numbers are important for you to know because chances are, if you're watching this, you are a part of Springfield's tourism or hospitality industry. You might work somewhere where travelers eat, sleep, shop, or have fun. That means you are one of the 14 million tourism workers in the U.S., one of the 280,000 in Missouri, and 18,000 right here in Springfield. And get this, U.S. visitors are spending more than $2 trillion on travel and tourism each year. Springfield generates almost $100 million in hotel room sales alone each year, helping to boost our economy and keep us on the map as a favorite tourist destination. Visitors come to Springfield for a multitude of reasons. They may be visiting family and friends, traveling for business, checking out local attractions, you name it. The Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau works really hard to attract visitors through their marketing efforts. So that's what brings them here. But it's your job to get them back so that more of that $2 trillion gets spent right here in Springfield, helping our local economy. So, where do we start? Well, remember that question I asked at the beginning, what is there to do around here? Well, first things first, you got to know how to answer that. And if you don't know the answer, you just have to know where to look. So, let me show you. The Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau created an amazing and super helpful website, and you can access it on your phone, tablet, or PC. If you've got your phone, check it out now. Let's go through it together. With this site, you can see upcoming events like concerts, exhibits, things to do with the kids, and nightlife activities. You can find restaurants. There's also a section for special offers and coupons. And there's even a little history too. And by the way, almost 1 million people use this website each year. And with your help, we can double that number this year. Another tool at your fingertips is the official Visitor's Guide. The Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau has distributed these books all over the city to employers in the tourism industry. Many restaurants, hotels, shops, and attractions should all have these available. It's a great guide with a fold-out map that's perfect to hand to the guests, and maybe even show them some of your favorites. So now when someone asks where are the cool places to check out, if you don't know the answer, you'll definitely know where to look. Now, you can also direct people to the Route 66 Visitor Center in downtown Springfield to see a friendly face and have a personal concierge help them find all the great things to see and do in our awesome city. Another role that you play in Springfield's tourism industry is maybe the most critical and most overlooked, and that's a good sense of hospitality. We know that experiences involve much more than just going places and doing things. It's all about how those events make you feel. If you feel happy, it's a positive experience. If you feel frustrated or taken advantage of, it's a bad experience. Now, as a consumer, you have certain expectations of what you think you should receive from that experience. Think about going to a restaurant. You want to be treated well. You want to have a good meal, and you want to get value for your money. You want a great experience. Now, if it's bad service, or a bad meal, or not a good value, your expectations are not met, and then you feel disappointed. But if those expectations are exceeded, you will go back again and again because it makes you feel great. And even more than that, you tell everyone you know about that great experience because you want them to love it too. Loyalty is gained by routinely exceeding expectations. Now, in later versions of Discover Springfield, we will cover things like how to connect with your guests, how to use greetings, how to determine a guest's needs, how to apply your expert knowledge, how to leave guests feeling good by thanking them and inviting them back. If you want to be a great member of the hospitality and tourism industry, you need to be knowledgeable of what Springfield has to offer, or at the very least, know where to find that information. And of course, you want to be kind to our guests and always strive to exceed their expectations. Okay, so one more fun fact. Did you know that the Asian dish cashew chicken was invented right here in 1963? That's right, Springfield-style cashew chicken was born in the kitchen of restaurant owner and Chinese native David Liang. He needed a dish that satisfied local residents' taste buds but still had Asian roots. So when he put together fried chicken, Chinese oyster sauce, cashews, and green onions, voila! He had an instant hit that made menus nationwide. So, here's your homework. Don't worry, it's easy. Number 1, if you haven't already, visit springfieldmo.org and start increasing your Springfield knowledge, and try to recommend to visitors that they check it out too. Number 2, start thinking about ways that you can exceed the expectations of the guests of your workplace. What are some small things you can do to go above and beyond to ensure a great experience for these people so that they want to come back? And number 3, go out and try some cashew chicken. I promise you, you will not be disappointed, especially if you go to Liang's Asian Diner for the original recipe. Join us at Discover Springfield and discover how you can exceed expectations in the everyday lives of others, whether they're guests of our city or just guests to your day, by completing all of the interactive courses and taking a short quiz after each program. You will receive the designation of Certified Hospitality Professional and the diploma to go with it, which is great to add to your personal list of accomplishments and enhance your current training program. Now, once the courses are complete, you will even receive complimentary admissions to several events and attractions, so you can discover all the experiences we don't want you to miss. Today, we leave you with a short video from our Convention and Visitors Bureau that is designed to set expectations and attract even more guests to Springfield. Join us next time when we learn more about specific attractions and helpful tips to create great experiences for ourselves and the guests of our great city.